Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this episode Let's Play of Firmament. Last episode, we discovered what the entire purpose of this is. Firmament is not the name of the realm or anything like that. It's the name of the initiative we've been in. The initiative, because we're in a generational ship that has been worked on since the freaking 1910s. Now, the other information I have seems to imply that things have been going on. It has been slowly improving and such, and it's been past 2100, and we found out more information. The Keepers were basically meant to wake up and go to sleep and forget about what they were and imagine that the three realms, and basically keep the three realms running. The realms basically being a source of minerals and power, of food, and of water for this generational ship. And it was eventually supposed to have this arrival, which was the ship arriving at its destination. Unfortunately, things went a little wrong. When they actually began the arrival, the crew who showed up, well, they tried to take control. Things went wrong. Eventually, only Turner was left, one of the crew, and the woman who has been speaking to me basically put everyone else into cryo and did some grand plan. Putting him into cryo as well, and yeah. Now we need to figure out what the hell's going on now, even. She's dead. We woke up. We have no knowledge, and apparently the longer you're in cryo, the more your memories are lost. So let's continue on and see what we find past these coupling modules. Okay! Realm Embrace sequence complete. Okay, that is what was mentioned. The three realms were kept outwards for some reason, probably because of, rotational strength, but the embrace that we've been doing basically brings them all in for the slowing down portion of this. Yeah, this is definitely improved, and oh my. Oh, okay, I understand a bit of where we started at. Okay, but we still need to go through this. Yeah, this has definitely improved a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take a look, see if there's anything down the other path as well. Oh, there's people in these. This must be cryopods for the crew. I think this one might be dead. Or at least it has the X on it, which normally an X would imply death. Okay.
Scanning.
Oh! Hi?
Biosignature confirmed. Turner, Louis Donald.
I'm
Earth
Turner.
equivalent date 2231-3-17. The United Earth Space Agency sends its sincere gratitude and greetings, Ensign Turner. Mission protocol requiring your presence and approval is now satisfied. Thank you for your preparations to Firmament Starship Atlas. No further human intervention is required. All additional assembly, preparations, and flight control will be handled autonomously by me. Final full engine upgrades to Starship Atlas now commencing. Stand by for space folding and transport to the Tau Ceti system.
That's the woman.
I was never given a choice. The firmament protected, restrained, and used us. You understand that now? And I have not given you a choice. I placed you in the threshold 7 years ago. You slept and forgot. I sat alone and remembered. You woke up, I lied to you, and used you. You see how it feels. You arrived and pulled back the curtain of this monumental illusion for me. Now, I thought I knew so much, but you astonished me with how small my world was. And as you held my awe, my veneration in your hand, you closed your fist around us. We were like children, and you tore our small world apart. I have thought of this moment often as I waited. I wish I was alive now to see your face. There is a part of me that hopes you are enraged. Oh, it's not reasonable, I know. These violent thoughts never get us very far. You were our god. And then, you were our monster. Do you feel some kind of remorse now? Can there even be atonement without choice? It doesn't matter. At the very least, I used you to provide the way home for the keepers. My comrades, my family. But now, maybe you can do more than just the very least. One choice remains for you, and I will not beg a man such as you, but I will ask. Do something good with this second life you have been given. Remember the keepers, those you looked down on and mocked, those you erased. I forced you to travel their path, to learn their names, understand what they accomplished, miracles. And now you have become the most important keeper of all, the keeper of all these memories. You sit on the verge of the awaited destination. A new world, a new home. When you arrive, you can choose to tell the stories that only you now know. You can tell the tales of the keepers of this grand spaceship. And we worked so hard to save all of this, including even you. Adieu.
Well then.
Starship Atlas has now been upgraded and is fold engine enabled. Prepare for acceleration and full jump to the Town City system. Any questions you may have will be answered upon arrival, which will
Hopefully.
occur in approximately 7.4 hours.
Oh,
New life awaits you and your fellow Atlas comrades on planet Firma. Thank you for your service to the Firmament Initiative, Ensign Turner.
oh boy. And so we travel. And that's the end of it. Wow. That game was surprisingly short, all things considered. What did I think of it? Because I have to say what I thought of it. So, the puzzles weren't bad. Simple enough to get through. There were a few glitches that were kind of annoying. It felt short. And if I do have one criticism, it's that unlike the other games they've done, where you go through it, you see hints and suggestions about things and that sort of stuff, you don't really have that. You seem to basically be left completely in the dark, doing things just because you do them, for almost the entire game. And you don't actually get any answers about what's going on, or any hints about what's going on, until you actually make it out of the Swan and into the main area. That's the only point where you actually start getting clues, and that's all the way at the end. All these hours after. That's not really that much. And I don't really like that. I mean, I get that that's narrative. And I get the motivation that the woman had, which we still don't know her name. I don't think she ever gave her name. If she did, I completely forgot it, or missed it, or skipped over it, but I get the woman's reasoning. Imprison the one who caused all these things to you, then basically have him come out, wake up, and actually have to deal with everything. Basically show him what the Keepers went through, because, yeah, what the Keepers had to do, that was kind of cruel in all honesty. Even if it made sense from certain perspectives for a generational ship. Still, I don't know, it felt like there was so much that could have gone wrong. And plenty did. I mean, look what happened. When they actually went to the Keepers to try and do it, to try and make things happen, everything went wrong because the Keepers were like, screw you, we don't want to follow your orders. Because they had their culture, and it all went wrong. Like I said, for the most part, it just had me going through the motions and doing the things because I do the things. That's the game. But, for the most part, there weren't answers until the end, and I didn't really like that. Let's let this go through and finish up. And, you know what I wonder? How it implied that this ship was supposed to be upgraded over time as the ship was going through its generational travels. How the hell did they do that? If this thing was supposed to have started work on 1910, and when did they launch? 2100? And now it's 2200? So that's 100 years of somehow upgrading in the middle of space using materials that... Where did they even get that from? I feel like there's a lot of... I feel like there's a large number of... what's it called? Oh, I'm probably on here somewhere. Oh god, that's gonna be a while. Just keep an eye out for Chessrook 44. That'll be here somewhere. It's gonna be in C. Let's wait until I see the C's. CA... CH... There I am, top left! Okay, yes, I did Kickstarter back this. Like I said, this is okay. I just don't think it quite worked that well. Not in my opinion. Well, I'm gonna let the backers run through this, but I doubt there's anything else after this. Just let it go through, and... I'm probably going to do this on my own in VR, so I can do the VR experience, and hear what was prevented from being shown because streamer mode. And that'll just be me. I will say, though, visually it was fairly good. And while it did had a gameplay element more than some others, it was simple enough. It was fairly simple. Still, I guess if there's one thing that I do kind of like, I kind of like the fact that, that unlike the unlike the Myst series where it was just various universes that you were going through, and in the second one where, okay, it was kind of like part mystical, part science, kind of weird. This one was really just one ship that was an illusion that it was multiple. Which, now that I think about it, that's kind of what they pulled with one of the ages in Uru. What was it called? What was that one called? I honestly can't remember what that one was called. Cyan, special thanks. More Cyan, special thanks. Okay, that's obviously a code at the bottom. I don't know it. I'm not going to try to figure it out. Yeah, let all this special thanks run. And from all of us at Cyan, thank you for playing. Okay. And fade out. Loading bit, and I think that's going to be it. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. What's going to happen next? I need to figure out what game I'm going to be doing next. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of figuring out to do with streams and the like in the near future. Which I will. I will figure it out. And I need to do so immediately because, flares are going to come down fairly quickly. I'll figure it out. Next time, I'll figure other games out. But until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. This has been a Let's Play of Firmament, and I shall see you all next time.